Hello and welcome back to the Xpert 11 Road to Glory series, where you join us for the unveiling of our new signing, Pierre of Hesselink. Hesselink is our record signing of over 3 million econ, but it's 3 million econ which I believe will be well worth spent, as he is a free kick taking specialist and will undoubtedly be one of our most important players in the future. However, to fund the purchase of Hesselink, we had to sell Sergio Canamasas to a club in the League of Champions. Good luck at your new club, Sergio, and thanks for all the time you spent with us. He was just one game away from making 40 appearances for us and looked to have a long future with the club as a graduate of our youth academy, but it ends now. Sergio Canamasas is no longer a Knights of Cydonia player. Goodbye, old son. Anyway, in this episode, we'll be playing our first cup match of the season, just 4 days before the league season begins. Our opponent is States Nice, a brand new Division 7 team. They play their games at the Highworth United Arena and they are very, very weak. So, hopefully we should be able to get an easy win against them. Let's take a look at the team news. Not surprisingly for a new team, like FC Mutt last season, States Nice have gone with a 4-4-2 formation. Their team is Denis in goal, a back four of Resende, Salome, Natalino and Gaspar, a midfield of Castilla, Directo, Contente and Bastos, and a front two of Raposa and Nebrega. They have a pitiful attack, to be honest. Barely any of their players will pose any threats, although they do have some half decent defenders and a decent goalkeeper, so it may take a lot to break these guys down. We are giving debuts to 5 new players in this game, with a reserve team featuring players that likely aren't going to be in the first team picture this season. Our team is Connolly in goal, and Connolly our young keeper, a back four of Van der Kruis, Chapple, Qamara and Delia, a midfield of Tataw Eta, Hesselink, Hansman, Nesim and Kwiatkowski, and Zubeldia up front on his own. It is very likely that Chapple, Hansman and Nesim will be first team regulars this season, but Hesselink and Qamara aren't going to share much game time on the pitch as they are one of the weaker players at the moment, but they are very young and will no doubt be great players for us in the future. So, let's go to the Highworth Arena for the match. The captains for this game are Flavio Natalino and our newly appointed captain Sergei Kwiatkowski, who is full-time captain after wearing the armband on one occasion last season. The referee is Will Take a Bribe, States Nice are in the blue strip, while Knights are in the red strip. Last season's captain Gavril Gorgas retired, so as the longest serving player left, it had to be Kwiatkowski who would be the captain. And the game gets underway! And with 9 minutes played here, we have a dangerous free kick. So we step up step up our new free kick taker, Enver Nesim, straight on goal, and it's made a leg save by Marco Denis. That's surprising. I thought Nesim would be able to beat Denis, but apparently not. It was either a great save by Denis or a poor effort by Nesim, which is not particularly great, but Nesim has at least had a try. Maybe he's a bit rusty at the moment. 32 minutes play, we're not really creating much here despite having the possession, but States Nice have an injury here. Vito Castilla is their best midfielder and he is injured. Not their best midfielder, though not particularly amazing. Ferrinho on in Castilla's place. We have a chance here in the 38th minute. A well played shot by Pim Van der Kruis, and it's blocked the ball by Denis. And this is quite a worry if Denis is having a good game here. 42 minutes played, and we have a card here. Sergei Kwiatkowski being yellow carded for simulation. Unlucky for him, the referee caught him out. 44 minutes played, and Edmund Hansman tries a well played shot. And it's over the crossbar. We cannot hit the back of the net at the moment. This is rather surprising. I thought we'd better walk all over these guys, but the end of the first half and it is 0-0. So we've dominated the possession and the chances. States Nice haven't had a single shot on goal, but yet they're still in the game and still in this cup tie. There's still another 45 minutes plus the other game to be played, but we'll see how that goes things in the second half. And the second half gets underway now. We've got an early chance here on the breakaway. It's Endira Zubeldia who tries to chip Denis, and it hits the point where the post and crossbar meet. And he was so close. How did he miss that? And now Sergei Kwiatkowski is shot on goal, and he scores! Sergei Kwiatkowski scores the first goal as captain of Knights of Cydonia of the season. No, he hasn't. It's been disallowed. He was offside. Oh dear. States Nice are still in this cup tie somehow. So 53 minutes played. The score is amazingly 0-0. We could be on for a huge shock if we're not careful here. A low backside by Ray Tataw Eta, and it's high above the goal. He missed. Spooned it over the bar. And we've got 60 minutes played and it's still 0-0. And we've got a card here for States Nice. States Nice is Dominikos Bastos being yellow carded for simulation. Dominikos Bastos is a very versatile player for States Nice. And we've got another free kick here. Can Enver Nesim make redemption? Can he get straight on goal? And it hits the right post. His aim was wayward. Oh dear. Is that a worrying sign for Nesim? Will he actually score for us at some point in a competitive game? We'll have to find out later, I guess. But for now, in the 79th minute, Sergei Kvyatkovsky has a toe kick on goal, and it's tapped over by Denis. Denis is having a barnstorming game and is somehow managing to save all our efforts despite us being the much stronger side and having all the chances. And we're coming up to the 92nd minute, and the game is all over! Amazingly, States Nice, a brand new Division 7 team, have managed to get a 0-0 draw against Division 5 side Knights of Cydonia FC. Words fail me. I think nobody was expecting that result whatsoever. What a turn up for the books. Who on earth saw that result happening? I'm going on a bit too much, but yeah, we still have a second leg, so it's not a complete disaster. We can still trash them in our own backyard. Hopefully we can trash them in their own backyard unless they pull out another performance like that again. But it might be possible they have a good sized home advantage, which just might be explained by the increased performance by their goalkeeper. Ah well, we tried our best. We'll have to try even harder during the next game, but that was all over now, and unfortunately we got a 0-0 draw. We are one of the upset stories of the first round of the Cup. Oh well. So let's move on now, I guess. Time to see the team of the week for the first round of the Cup of this new season and see what the current state of the Ultimate League is and if any new players are emerging on the scene. Bear in mind that the top 8 teams in the Cup last season are not featured in this Xpert 11, which includes the reigning champions Jesus and his Pandas. The team of the week for the first round of the Cup is Aubrey Kruis of Clem Legacy FC, that 17 skilled goalkeeper who always seemed to get in the Xpert 11 in the Cup rounds last season. Back four, Lawrence Donaldson, Steppenwolf Suckers, Yakinto Nakiso, Sincha Bakhau, who have just been promoted to the top flight, Artur Nicholson, Vijar Venom, and Mario Andre, Guerrilla Renegades, who managed to survive on goal difference last time out in the top flight. A midfielder Christian Almalsi, FC Retrospective, Freddie McBrain, Sincha Bakhau, Oliver Goodmanson, Tudor Transport FC, and Giovanni Gianni, Father Still God FC. And a front two of Senan Nas, Master City, and Frank Oswald, Clem Legacy FC. Well, with that Cup shock out of the way, it's time to preview the first round of the new league season in the Ultimate League. Harlow Heroes, Knights of Cydonia FC, Old Lovecraftians, Rayo, St. Mern, Taunton Town FC, the King Punks, and the Outcasts. One of these teams will get automatic promotion to Division 4, 3 will be relegated to Division 6, and 1 will get the playoffs for a chance to get into Division 4. The other 3 will be routed into Division 5 for another season. Pre-season favourites, the Outcasts, host St. Mern in the first round of the matches. Harlow Heroes, newly promoted, face the King Punks. Old Lovecraftians, also newly promoted, face their rivals from last season in Division 640 Rayo, who finished second to them in that division. And meanwhile, we have to play Taunton Town FC in their home stadium in our first match of the season. So, on the next episode of the Xpert 11 Road to Glory series, we'll be travelling away to Taunton Town for our first league game of the season. We're massive underdogs in this division, so if we can get any results, including a draw, that'll be considered a positive result. But for now, see you next time on the Xpert 11 Road to Glory series. Goodbye.